Dear students, in this video session, we'll learn about the types and forms of private sector involvement. That means, in the integrated water resource management, there is a major role of the private sector where many different people are involved in this integrated water resource management in order to conserve the water resources. So the private sector is normally bound to invest in environmental protection as a response to regulation, legislation and specific incentives. That means the involvement of the private sector is mentioned here, where they are also investing some of the capital and they are also contributing towards the integrated water resource management in providing the cooperation with the government agencies where they are following the rules and regulations through they are also providing the special incentives. The private sector plays an important role in financing water resource management through investment in service delivery in water supply and sanitation. So the private sectors, they also play an important role in financing where the water resource management can be easily done through investing in some of the services which are delivered in water supply and sanitation programs. So the motives for growing involvement of large and international private sector are, that means the different areas through which this private sector involved are, in case of the financial, the expertise and risk sharing. So in case of the financial, government passes on the cost and work of raising funds. That means the government, it is held responsible for the passage of some of the bills and they are raising the funds through the government agencies and they are sanctioning the bills through which the private sectors are taking the different works. Expertise, which means the private companies, if large or international, bring essential know-how in some technical and economic fields. The expertise from various different disciplines are also involved in this integrated water resource management where they bring some of the new technologies and which are very economic. Next, third one is the risk sharing. So private companies are typically more willing to take large risks than public authorities. Means they are also taking care of the different projects which are very helpful in water resource management where they are ready to make use of the different knowledges which are shared by the different sectoral people. So these are the main things where the private sectors are involved in the integrated water resource management. Next, coming to the main types of private involvement in water service provisions are found. That means in full divestiture, joint ventures and the concessions. These three are the three different types of private involvement in the water services which are provided. So full divestiture means transfer of all public assets through sales, in which case the private sector obtains full responsibility of the water supply network facilities and operations, which means they are completely involved where the assets are already sold. Means they are making use of the assets which are available to the use of this water resource management where they are held complete responsible for the water supply and different network facilities and the operation of them in the proper manner. The second one is joint ventures. So partial transfer of assets through sales resulting in shared ownership and operating responsibilities between private and public sector. Here there is a joint venture of both the private and the public sector where they are partially transferring the assets through the shares and the sales which are resulting in the shared ownership. The ownership of the sales or the assets will be provided by both the public and the private sector. Altogether they combinedly act as a joint ventures in the transfer of assets where the resources are used and they may be involved in the water resource management. The third one is concessions. Assets may remain in public ownership but use of the system by the private sector for the duration of 20 to 25 years. Means they will be giving them as a lease where the ownership will be with the person who is having the asset and it can be used for the private use by different sectors for the duration of 20 to 25 years. So these are all the ways in which the different services are provided and the funds are raised from the private sector involvement cases. Next is BOOT. That means build, operate, own and transfer. So this is one of the important concept where the integrated water resource management is done, which means to build the new ideas, to operate them and to own the different activities and the transfer of them. Schemes where contracts for the construction of particular infrastructure project is required and where ownership is handed to a public organization after a specific number of years. In the BOO case, ownership remains in the hand of the private sector. So the private sector will be held responsible, who will be having the asset, and the different organizations are the one who are taking into the projects, new projects through the contracts, and they take the activity of construction and the proper facility of the water resources. So this is about the involvement of the private sector in this integrated water resource management. That means they also operate in different forms. That is it is not only the responsibility of the government to look into the matters of water resource management, but there are some of the institutes and organizations which are mainly involved in the water resource management.